Hello guys, how are you doing? My name is Jemima and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you're a member, it's always a pleasure to have you back. So guys, as you can see today, I'm outside the house with a good friend of mine. I will introduce her later. And also, before I introduce her or we jump into our today's topic, kindly consider subscribing to this channel, hit the notification bell so that you may get my content once it's out there. Also remember to like, share and comment. So guys, let my friend introduce herself before we jump into our topic of today or before we discuss anything. Welcome.
Oh, thank you. So my name is Flora and I'm so excited to be here with Jemima to discuss today's topic, and I hope you guys are going to find to get something out of our discussion today that's gonna help you.
Okay guys, as I told you before that we have a very interesting topic today that we are going to be discussing, and it's all about the signs of a failing relationship. But before I say anything or before I comment anything, I would like my friend Flora to tell us, maybe through her experience chenye ashaiona ama maybe aliona from the friends, atuambie how did she notice those signs that rose from a failing relationship. Karibu.
Asante sana Jemima.
Yeah.
So my first sign would be communication. When communication goes down, it shows it is a sign of a failing relationship, because when your relationship is thriving, your communication must also thrive, you know.
Yeah.
As you grow, everything else grows. The way you started it's supposed to continue on, not rudi chini and bado hamjaoana, unaona kitu kama hiyo. So as in hata mkioana bado manze haifai kurudi chini, you know, as in you should keep communication, because communication communication entails a lot, you know. Hapo ndo kuna respect, hapo ndio kuna, you know, as in feeling of belonging when there is communication. So one sign of a failing relationship is lack of communication. Manze, I don't need to explain any further, because all of us have gone through that experience, and you know what I mean by lack of communication. When communication no longer becomes the norm in your relationship, then manze, it's bound to fail.
Yeah guys, it's also we discussed in a previous topic of in our previous topic about signs if a man is ready for a relationship. We had talked about communication, and she's exactly explaining what I did explain. So if you are thriving with your communication, whatever in your relationship, make sure una work out. Make sure you are keeping things in order with your communication. Let the communication be consistent. Let him be consistent, and also you be consistent. Okay, another point that maybe I can say is that trust. You know, trust is like the backbone of a relationship. Yeah, and when there is no trust, there is nowhere you're going. Kama uniamini and then maybe sikuamini, I think like tutakuwa tunapoteza time. There is no need, because we can't work out things together when you're not trusting me, or if I'm not trusting you. When you're out, I'm suspecting maybe you are in your own stuff. Okay, as for me, trust will be the first point or the first key thing that I'll check out. If this guy really trusts me, even with my words, with my actions, na kila kitu. And also if I trust him with whatever he's doing, then for me it's good. But if there is no trust, you have to put some question marks as to why. And if you can work out, maybe if there is lack of trust, you can try as much as you can to be open with each other, like be open wherever you're going, whatever thing you're engaging in. He also has to be open, since it's a relationship. Yeah, we have to be open to each other. Nafaa nikwambie nikuwe mwazi, unijue, nikujue, so that we working out things between us will be easy for us.
Hey manze, on that point, trust carries everything, because when there's no trust, then hakutakuwa na communication, hakutakuwa na any other thing. So I think trust manze would be the number one thing, because sometimes communication you can talk things out. You can say maybe you called them, they never picked, they never returned your calls, you know. And then maybe when you guys meet, they will explain, you know. They will explain and maybe you will understand, you know. But when there is no trust, so watch out for
Tembeza
that.
kagu.
Tembeza kubwa kubwa. Ukanyage kubwa kubwa manze.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another sign for me would be when I noticed this guy. You know, I'm talking out of experience. We've all experienced these things.
True.
If this is not your first relationship, that is, yeah. So when I noticed this guy was no longer paying attention to me, as in with his time, he was no longer creating time for us to be together. You know, as in when your partner does not spare some time for you guys to spend together, that is a sign of a failing relationship, you know, because ni nini hiyo anafanya sahi yenye yako kuwa anafanya awali inamfanya akuwe busy kabisa, even to create hata kama ni, you know, kama ni few hours of his time to just spend your time with you, you know, as in it is a sign of a failing relationship when he's no longer interested in spending some time with you, because when you spend time with somebody, there is when you get to know the true person. You know, spending time with somebody makes you know a lot of things about them. So when he is no longer sparing some time to be with you, then that is a failing relationship, and you can either choose to fix it or walk out.
Yes. Okay, another point, another aspect that maybe mi nitaangalia kwa msee, like if he's becoming to akona tu issue twingi that are not coming to an end, and this rises fight, like all the time you're fighting, there is no time for harmony between two of you. Of course, in a relationship you need that small time ya kukaa chini kuongea, discuss some other things, and also discuss issues that are affecting your relationship, plan yourself about future. So if it's like maybe kila time you fight, you're arguing, you're doing what, I don't think, for me, if it's safe,
it is not even healthy. It is not even healthy. Like manzo mnashindanga tu kama me argue, yani over and over small misunderstandings rises ama arouses fights and arguments that are not ending. So manze, you can consider to opt out, or if it is fixable, you can fix it. Yes.
And also this issue of a guy who always shouts. To me, if you're always shouting to me, I mean, I won't listen. In as much as you talk, I'll keep quiet. Nitanyamaza, you shout as much as I can. So as for if a person is always shouting, not shouting like maybe just out of fun, yani kuongea yake, if it's correcting you, he must shout. You get it, yeah? Is it also a sign, or maybe we can just say it's
it is a sign? If it does not go well with you, then it is a sign, because as in huwezi kaa place yenye mtu anashinda tu amekushautia, you know, as in I'm not a kid. Niko na ID, you know, as in you can't keep shouting at me. Mama yangu alinishautia niko primary, high school, hadi sasa nikiendanga ananishautia tena hapa nikuje nipate msee ananishautia. Manzi,
what if you love him?
Okay,
like
if
unampenda,
yes, hata kama nampenda, itabidi tukae chini nimwambie manzi, I don't like this, you know, as in even before you guys engage in a serious relationship, you must know the person, you must know their likes, their dislikes, you know, their do's and don'ts, you know, those things are priorities before you guys start dating officially, you know, seriously kabisa, you know. So if you love them, you remind them, manze, tukianza ama hata tukianzanga tu ile kidogo, nilikwambia mi kushautiwa sipendi, hata kama nimekukosea itabidi unyenyekee kidogo, uniambie ndio nitasikiza. Lakini kama unanishautia, unashinda umenishautia hivi, I can't, I won't, you know, because it's yani inanisumbua, ina irritate kabisa, you know. So
true,
hizo mafights za kushout
And also you get that some guys they go to a point of maybe restricting you, like you get a guy na nakwambia like unishakuoa, you are my wife, you're not supposed to do this, like maybe you're not supposed to go to fellowship in this church, you're not supposed to put on this, you're not supposed to mingle with such kind of people. I mean, how do you take this? Because as for me, it always looks weird. Ulinipata hivi, so unafaa kunivumilia the way I am, not even kunivumilia, you have kunikubali the way I am. So what's your take on that?
So I'd say that one also brings another sign of a failing relationship, when you cannot when you don't when when you cannot accept changes, when you're having issues with changes, you see, like restrictions itakuja pale kwenye msee anataka kuku control pale tu venye nilisema manze mimi si under 18, you know, you can't be controlling my life, you know. As in, we are here, I am an adult, you're an adult, as in we know what we are supposed to be doing, you know. Then why try and control me, you see? So when somebody is trying to control you, manze, you're not a kid, you're not a puppet to be controlled, you see. In a relationship, it's supposed to be a fair deal, it's supposed to be 50-50, you see. As in, all of you bring things. Huyu analeta zake 50, mwingine analeta zake 50, ndio hii kitu manze ikuwe kitu mzuri, you see. So as in, when he's trying to restrict you, manze, ukiwa primary, ukiwa high school, ukiwa college, wazazi waliku restrict, you know, because you are under them, you know. But right now you're supposed to exercise your adulthood. You're supposed to be free, you know. As long as you know what you're doing is right, then why should somebody give you restrictions, you know? As in, tena hapo itashoto ni kama hakuna trust. Siku trust manze, siku trust ukifanya vitu kama hivi, unaona. So that one here, you should look out on that, because hapo haita work, you know.
Okay guys, you've heard for yourself. She said it's from her own experience. I've also discussed a few things. Sorry, I want to fall. I've also discussed a few things. So guys, we've really enjoyed this time, and I hope you too enjoyed. So if you got this content so helpful, kindly consider subscribing to this channel, share it with friends, with family members, and comment guys. Let us know what you'd like us to share about on this platform. Also comment, let me know what you think about, or anything else, any other point that we forgot, or any explanation that you can add. Kindly add it in the description box, kindly add it in the comment section below, and we will appreciate. So thank you so much, goodbye, and have a good time.